So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. Stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me. Leaving me. We got in the club. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members.
Welcome to... .2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Devin Booker missing his last shot. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And it's Phoenix's ball. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Three-pointer, Randall. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. The teardrop falls in.
No, Booker's strength is underrated, and it was on display with that finish.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The screen from Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And it's Green missing.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Overdone. Randall no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Brooks. Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Back to Booker. Fades and shoots. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go. Gobert the screen. Dinwiddie the bounce pass. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Phoenix now. Pass to Dunn. Now Green for the 3. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Out to Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Randall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. To end the cold streak. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker looking around. Over Brown. Booker no good.
And this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Brown right side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Brooks outside. Back to Green. Over Edwards. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 4. Outside for Randall. Brown outside. Pass to Randall. Brown outside. Williams with the block. Down low. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Book, get up.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here is Edwards. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now here's Booker. 6-point game. Pass to Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's Edwards. From outside the arc, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Brooks outside. Here's Dunn. Green taking his time here. Rebound, Minnesota.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Brown outside. A shot missing. Suns lead by 6. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Suns here with a different look. And so here's Phoenix. Allen with it. Bamba picks him up. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Dillingham. Nifty move. And he converts the layup.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Fleming. Richards with it. Now here's Booker. Edwards defending. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 4-point game. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now here's Allen. Nothing on the board. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them. Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Allen. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 6 points.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Pass to Richards. Outside O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Suns miss again. Timberwolves trail. Drives in. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Give it up to Brown. He's so dangerous off the bounce.
Pass to Booker. Now, here is O'Neal. Suns moving the ball around. Allen inside the three-point line. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. And when we look at the Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Here's Dillingham. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you guys.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. The Suns trailing. Now Green hasn't made one yet. Over Dillingham. And it's Green missing.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Randall. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Pass to Malowacz. Brooks for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Minnesota with the ball. And here is Bamba. Now Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. It's Brown with the drive. The shot, no good. Brooks with no one around. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Some grinded-out basketball so far.
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And then there's the points of turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
They're just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pitch, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss plays for more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now here's Green. Allen outside. Back to Green. To the middle. It's tipped. Dinwiddie with the steal. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves.
And some quick hands from Dinwiddie on defense, snatching the ball and just sparking the fast break.
There's the pick. Inside. Malowacz. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Bamba. It's Edwards on the wing. 6 points for him. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Assist goes to.
And it's a 3-point Suns lead.
Not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Here's Brooks. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, he didn't take any chances with something soft in there. He's showing us a look at his verticality.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. No scoring in this one. And Randle throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Here's Allen. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Brooks with it. Bamba picks him up to the inside. Malawach, no good. The Timberwolves leading. That's a 2 from Randle. Offensive rebound. A 3. Nice D from Brooks. And so Green will bring it up for the Suns. Back to Allen. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Green. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Dinwiddie. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Allen up top. Dunn looking over the floor. Can they get it? Allen shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
Booker outside. Here's Fleming. Kicks it out to Allen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 20-6 run. Pass to Juzang. Back to Dinwiddie. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
With a good understanding of the right shots to take, Dinwiddie keeps the mid-range jumper alive.
Here's Dunn. Booker up top. He has 6. No good with the elbow jumper.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That is his first foul of the game. There's a screen by Williams. Looking to get back on track here. Booker taking the hit.
Well, this is why Booker is one of the best 2 guards in the game. He is more than just a shooter.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Over in the corner, Allen. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Allen's got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Dunn. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Here's Booker. Off the inbound. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Suns trail by 10. Back to Booker. Booker draws the double. Pass to Fleming. To the paint. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. Bucket! Devin for 3.
And why is Booker so consistent from game to game? It's because he's got picture-perfect mechanics.
Gobert the screen. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Booker. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Juzang from deep. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Booker. Hits the outside fadeaway. Booker's got 13.
Oh, Booker is too good of a shooter if you don't get there in time.
Here's Dillingham. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
On the free throw, no good. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dillingham. Takes it from 10. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Drills it from outside. Allen's got 7 points here in this quarter. Timberwolves leading by 13. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Suns trail by 13. Booker, right side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 15 points.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And here's Booker from the arc. Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. 14 feet away.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Outside, Green. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. For three, Edwards. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop.
Get that out of here. Gobert doing his job to protect the rim.
Outside, Green. Outside, O'Neal. It's 3 pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you, Kevin.
Has them bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And that's just too good offensively. Booker knew the whistle was coming, and he concentrated to make sure he got the basket to go.
Pass to Randle. And there's the drive. Outside, Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. The rebound by Richard.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third. Back
to Booker. work inside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Booker with it. Picked up by Brown. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Free throw good, Green. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Brown, no good. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Now, here is O'Neal. Scoreless thus far. They set the screen. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Brown outside. Alva sets a screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The shot, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
The kick out to Brown. Down low. Brooks outside. Inside. Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Castro O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
That one falls. And it's 8 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Allen. Now here's Green. Green by Allen. O'Neal wide open. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Brown on the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Allen for three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Edwards. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Edwards got 15.
And when Ant gets to his spot in the mid-range, there aren't a lot of options for defense.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Green. 10 points for him. Pass to Allen. Outside, Green. Back to Allen. And they double up Allen. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 3. Puts one up. The rebound by Richard. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. He has 7.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now here's Booker. 20 points for him. Fires from way outside. And that's collected by Love.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Edwards, good.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
To the left wing. Done. That 3 off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pass to Green. To stop the drought. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
If Green gets any space out there, he's lethal.
Love outside. Back to Edwards. Now Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Love. Over Green. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Over in the corner, Green. And here is Williams. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. Booker with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 7. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And stolen by Dunn. Green in the post. .139 left to play in the 3rd. Clock at 6. On the wing, Green. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Combo sets a screen. Count the basket. Brown's got 10 points.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Back to Booker. Over Dillingham. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And here is Brown, defended by Booker. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Brown missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Right side, Williams. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For the lead, Minnesota with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now, Booker.
Get there, get there.
Pass to O'Neal. Dunn left side. For 3, Booker. Randall grabs the board. Minnesota in the lead. Here's DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the D. Shoots over O'Neal. Randall no good. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Booker. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Shots good by Green.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Baseline try. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been in the zone from mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Bamba in the high post. Right side, Edwards. Here's Jutang. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside, Green. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Brooks from outside. Richards. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Back to Dinwiddie. For three, Edwards. The rebound by Richards.
Well, after spacing the floor for them in the first half, he's gone cold from out there.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dinwiddie outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Edwards, that's good.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that
one. First free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Pass to Juzang. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. And Gobert throws it down. Suns trail by 4. Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Launches a three. Trains the three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
6 to shoot. Here's Juzang. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Outside, Green. Brooks outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the miss by Brooks.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
Brown deciding where to go with it. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 5. Green in the high post. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Brown. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And here is Green. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The trade. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Phoenix. Green in the high post. Allen for the 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Timeout. Timeout.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. A shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Suns moving the ball around. Williams a screen to tie it up. No good from Booker. And here's Edwards from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
A three for DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Green up on top. Bamba with the block. They recover it. They kick it out to Green. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Minnesota. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Now, here's Dinwiddie. O'Neal with the rebound. Booker on the move. Pass to Brooks. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Booker draws the double. Clock at 6. Green. Williams. Great determination, but can't put it back in. It's Randall. It's good.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner 3.
And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. O'Neal there for the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Booker fires. And he sinks the fadeaway J.
You know, a go-to guy in these situations. Booker gets his team much-needed points.
Randall outside. And the 3 misses. Suns trail by 4. O'Neal with it. Can't get it. Dinwiddie with it. It's picked up by Brooks. Cleared away by Brooks. Outside, Green. All right, here's Williams. And there's the dunk.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Williams with the block. Here's Brooks. And taken away by Brown. Shoots the three. Gobert. Another chance. Outside Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They shoot again. It's tipped.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now Green. Down he goes for 3.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Green. And did the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
Devin Booker. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
I'm richer than all of the nerds. Yeah, I'm flexing that big bank.